Welcome to the Sleepy Brain Facts channel. Tonight, you're invited to delve into the captivating and diverse world of eyes. These tiny, luminous gateways serve as the connection between your mind and the universe around you. Even when still, they shimmer with intrigue. They capture light from distant stars, notice the slightest movements, and weave all of this into the narrative you call reality. Each glance reveals a universe filled with complex lenses and mechanics. With every blink, the world is reset, and every beautiful moment of sight is the result of millions of years of evolution. If you find joy in these tranquil explorations, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing your thoughts below. Your support helps others discover this space, one sleepy soul at a time. For now, though, focus on relaxing, let your body soften, and allow yourself to drift into the enchanting realm of eyes. Let's begin. Did you know that some lizards possess a third eye hidden beneath their skin? Positioned high on the heads of certain reptiles is a small light-sensing organ known as the parietal eye. Unlike the primary pair of eyes, it doesn't form images. Instead, it detects changes in brightness, aiding in the regulation of daily rhythms and seasonal behaviors. In many species, this intriguing organ is covered by a thin layer of skin or scales that gently filters incoming light. Imagine an ancient organ nestled within the anatomy of certain creatures. This organ features a lens, a basic retina, and a nerve connection leading to brain regions responsible for biological timing. It offers fascinating insights into the early evolution of vision. You might wonder how it aids lizards in detecting overhead predators, aligning with the sun for optimal basking, or maintaining balanced cycles of rest and activity. Though recent evolution has diminished its significance in many species, this organ serves as a reminder of the remarkable diversity of eyes shaped by the unique demands of various environments. Even if it's often overlooked, the parietal eye plays a crucial role in the survival of creatures that depend on light in ways that are vastly different from our own experiences. Consider the world of birds. Some of them possess the ability to track movements at speeds that far exceed human comprehension. Raptors and other aerial specialists must react within fractions of a heartbeat to capture prey or navigate through intricate landscapes at incredible speeds. Their visual systems are finely tuned, not just for clarity, but also for temporal resolution, the capacity to distinguish rapidly changing images as separate moments. Their eyes send vital information to brain circuits capable of processing motion at a speed far beyond what humans can achieve. This allows them to follow the path of a darting animal or adjust their flight trajectory during high-velocity dives. Isn't it fascinating how evolution has crafted such intricate systems tailored to the needs of different species? As you reflect on this, you might feel a sense of wonder at the complexities of life around you. Imagine standing still while the world races by. To you, movement might seem like a blur, but to a bird, it reveals a series of distinct positions. Each position informs the next adjustment of its wings and tail. Some bird species even possess specialized areas in their retinas, packed with cells that excel at tracking motion against the horizon. In the vast openness of the sky, where distances stretch far and mistakes can be perilous, this heightened perception can mean the difference between a successful hunt and a dangerous crash. Consider this. Certain animals can perceive ultraviolet patterns on flowers and feathers. Bees, many birds, and other species have photoreceptors that react to wavelengths beyond what humans can see. To these creatures, an ordinary flower isn't just a simple bloom. It may be adorned with guiding patterns that lead pollinators straight to nectar. Feathers that appear uniform to your eyes may actually shimmer with hidden contrasts, aiding individuals in recognizing mates or rivals. This remarkable ability to see ultraviolet light transforms their surroundings into a richer, more informative landscape. It's filled with signals that evolution has crafted to capture attention. These patterns can highlight ideal landing spots, identify different species, or even serve as warnings of toxicity. Moreover, ultraviolet sensitivity plays a crucial role in navigation, as certain atmospheric conditions create sky patterns visible only at these wavelengths. As you reflect on this, you might find yourself pondering the intricacies of perception in the animal kingdom. It invites you to explore further, to understand the hidden complexities that exist all around us. Would you like to continue this journey of discovery, or perhaps take a moment to rest? Imagine a world where creatures perceive ultraviolet light, navigating their lives through cues that are invisible to us. Their visual experiences extend far beyond what you and I can comprehend. In this unique realm, the pupils of certain animals adapt to enhance their view of the environment. Take goats, cats, and some amphibians, for example. Their pupils morph into shapes designed to meet their ecological needs. Horizontal pupils, found in grazers, expand their field of vision, allowing them to keep watch for potential threats while they graze. On the other hand, vertical pupils, seen in predators, sharpen their depth perception, enabling precise strikes during an ambush. The shape of a pupil is not just a simple opening, it acts as an adjustable aperture influenced by environmental conditions. This design not only alters how light enters the eye and how the lens refracts it, but also helps creatures cope with bright sunlight or the subtle dimness of twilight. Each pupil shape offers distinct advantages tailored to the species' lifestyle, showcasing the remarkable adaptability of optical evolution. Consider the fascinating world of insects like dragonflies and bees. They possess compound eyes made up of hundreds of tiny units known as ommatidia, allowing them to experience the world through a mosaic of perspectives. This intricate design opens a window into the diverse ways life on Earth has evolved to perceive its surroundings. Imagine a world where each facet of vision captures light from its unique corner of the environment, creating a stunning mosaic. This intricate arrangement allows for remarkable sensitivity to movement, as shifts in one facet become clearly visible against its neighbors. Some species have developed regions rich in dense clusters of ommatidia, enabling them to track prey or navigate through complex spaces with ease. While these compound eyes may not deliver the fine detail that human vision does, they excel in wide-angle perspective and quick reactions. Each tiny unit boasts its own lens, photoreceptors, and dedicated neural pathways, forming a distributed network that can detect environmental changes almost instantaneously. The visual landscape they create is fast-paced, expansive, and perfectly crafted for the demands of flight or rapid movement. Fascinatingly, the octopus has evolved an eye that closely resembles our own through a process known as convergent evolution. In the dark depths of ancient oceans, two entirely different branches of life face the same challenge: how to form images. Remarkably, vertebrates and cephalopods took similar paths, developing eyes with corneas, lenses, irises, and retinas arranged in strikingly similar ways, despite their distant evolutionary origins. Yet, the nuances of their construction reveal profound differences that tell a unique story of adaptation and survival. As you reflect on these extraordinary adaptations, consider how life finds a way to thrive in even the most challenging environments. Would you like to learn more about the wonders of vision in the animal kingdom? In octopuses, the photoreceptors are uniquely positioned to face incoming light, which helps avoid the blind spot found in vertebrates, where nerve fibers exit the eye. The supporting tissues, embryonic development, and molecular structures adhere to their own distinct rules. These similarities and differences illustrate how natural selection can yield similar designs in response to comparable challenges, even among unrelated species. The octopus employs its visual system for various purposes, including camouflage, navigation, and intricate behaviors. This system feels strangely familiar to anyone who studies anatomy. It's fascinating to realize that two vastly different minds, one with a backbone and one without, perceive the world through structures that resonate across deep evolutionary time. Think about your own eyes. They are constantly making tiny movements to keep your surroundings from fading away. Even when you attempt to hold your gaze perfectly still, subtle motions ripple through your eye muscles. These shifts are not errors. They are vital for maintaining vision. Photoreceptors can become fatigued when exposed to an unchanging pattern of light. If an image were to remain completely still on the retina, those receptors would adapt, and the world would gradually blur into a blankness. Isn't it intriguing how our vision connects us to the broader tapestry of life? As you reflect on this, you might consider how these adaptations shape your own experience of the world. To prevent the loss of visual clarity, AIs create constant, subtle movements known as microaxides, accompanied by gentle drifts and tremors. Each of these motions refreshes the light patterns, shifting them across neighboring cells. Your brain skillfully blends these refreshed glimpses into a stable scene, crafting the illusion of stillness. You may have experienced this phenomenon as an artist when you fixate on a single point for too long, watching the surrounding colors fade. These minute adjustments not only sharpen edges, but also enhance your ability to detect fine details and maintain focus during quiet moments of reflection. Without this continuous dance of motion, your vision might collapse into silence, revealing just how dynamic sight is beneath your awareness. Consider the fascinating world of other creatures. Some animals perceive colors that are beyond human imagination. For them, the spectrum that feels complete to you is merely a narrow slice of possibility. Birds, reef fish, and many invertebrates possess additional light-sensitive cells that are tuned to wavelengths outside of human perception. While you see a plain petal or a simple feather, these animals may discern intricate maps of contrast, glowing signals that indicate food, mates, or hidden dangers. Their brains are uniquely wired to interpret combinations of signals that you will never encounter, creating hues and blends that lack names in any language. This rich tapestry of perception invites you to ponder the wonders of vision and the depths of experience that lie just beyond your reach. Would you like to continue exploring this captivating realm, or take a moment to reflect? Color, in its broader sense, transcends mere physical properties of light. It emerges as a biological invention, unique to each species. What appears as a vibrant rainbow to you is just one design among countless others. Try to envision how a butterfly or a starling perceives a garden. It's akin to imagining a brand new primary color. Their world is infused with shades of brilliance that remain forever outside your experience, yet these colors hum silently around you in the shared daylight. Your eyes serve as a living window into your mind. Behind the colored iris and dark pupil lies a direct connection to the depths of your nervous system. Light enters, but what truly forms isn't just an image on a surface. Instead, it creates a pattern of signals that races along delicate fibers to areas that shape your thoughts, memories, and emotions. Visual information intertwines with your past experiences, expectations, fears, and the quiet hopes you've carried over the years. A single glance can evoke a cascade of memories, shift your mood, or spark sudden insights. This happens because these pathways connect to the very circuits that govern your feelings and identity. When you study a painting, read a face, or gaze at a distant skyline, your eyes feed your brain with streams of organized energy. In response, your brain composes meaning from this rich tapestry of perception. So, take a moment to reflect on how you experience color and light in your world. It's an intricate dance of perception and emotion, inviting you to delve deeper into the beauty that surrounds you. Vision is not just something you receive, it's something you actively create. Your eyes allow the outside world to connect with your inner thoughts, transforming every scene into a bridge between the physical landscape and your personal universe. Under perfect conditions, your eyes can detect a single photon, the tiniest unit of light, a mere particle piercing through the darkness. This faint presence is incredibly subtle, yet your visual system is finely tuned to recognize it. In carefully controlled experiments, individuals in complete darkness can sometimes accurately report if a single quantum of light has entered their eye. Inside the photoreceptors, molecules are arranged in a way that even the slightest touch from that one particle can trigger a chemical reaction. This change sets off a chain reaction, much like a whisper traveling through a line of sensitive microphones, amplifying the signal until it becomes strong enough for your brain to perceive. In everyday life, things are much noisier, filled with scattered photons, internal biological fluctuations, and constant movement. Because of this, your remarkable sensitivity often gets masked by the blur of normal experience. Yet it is always there, a gentle reminder that vision operates at the intersection of physics and biology. This delicate balance invites you to reflect on the wonders of perception and the intricate dance between the world around you and the world within you. Would you like to explore this further, or perhaps take a moment to rest? Your eyes possess remarkable organs that can adapt to both the bright light of midday and the faintest glimmers offered by nature. The retina, an extension of your central nervous system, features a delicate layered tissue at the back of your eye. This tissue is far from a mere passive screen. It shares its origins with the very material that forms your brain and spinal cord, and it contains many of the same types of neurons. Within these layers, light-sensitive cells connect to intricate networks of interneurons. They work collaboratively to compare, sharpen, and shape signals before they even leave your eye. Some cells emphasize edges, while others focus on motion or calculate contrasts between neighboring regions of an image. There are circuits designed to respond specifically to changes in light, whether it's darkening, brightening, or subtle gradients. By the time the information travels through the long fibers into your skull, much of the raw data has been distilled into meaningful patterns. This internal processing is why a shift in lighting or focus can instantly transform what you perceive. The structure within your eye truly resembles brain tissue, seamlessly moving toward the light, tirelessly converting photons into organized signals. Isn't it fascinating how your eyes can interpret the world around you in such complex ways? As you reflect on this, consider the incredible processes happening within you, transforming light into the vivid experiences that shape your reality. If you wish to explore more about the wonders of perception, feel free to continue this journey or take a moment to rest. Have you ever thought about the incredible adaptations of deep-sea creatures? Some of them possess mirror-based eyes instead of the typical lens-based ones. Far beneath the ocean's surface, where sunlight fades into a perpetual twilight, evolution showcases its creativity. Certain crustaceans and fish have developed eyes lined with layers of reflective crystals, functioning like finely tuned mirrors. These unique structures don't bend light through a transparent lens. Instead, they bounce and concentrate the light onto a sensitive surface, similar to how a satellite dish focuses radio waves. As these animals grow, the arrangement of their mirror segments can be adjusted, ensuring their vision remains efficient even as their body size changes. In some species, these reflective elements are specifically arranged to minimize blur from varying wavelengths, addressing optical challenges in a way that differs significantly from traditional glass lenses. The outcome? Vision that is finely tuned for the dim, blue-shifted light that filters down from above. In the serene darkness of the deep ocean, these mirrored organs gather and redirect the scant illumination, allowing their owners to perceive silhouettes, glows, and subtle movements that would otherwise disappear into the inky depths. Among these fascinating creatures, the mantis shrimp stands out with the most complex eyes known on our planet. Isn't it remarkable how life adapts to even the harshest environments? Imagine a small marine hunter equipped with eyes that appear almost otherworldly in their complexity. Each eye is perched on a stalk, segmented into distinct regions, with a central band that functions like an advanced sensor array. Within this band, you'll find a multitude of photoreceptor cells, far more than the 3 types humans use to perceive color. Some cells are attuned to various parts of the visible spectrum, while others can detect ultraviolet light and different states of polarization. This unique adaptation grants these creatures access to light patterns that remain invisible to most other beings. Each eye is capable of independently judging depth, as different rows of receptors observe the world from slightly different angles. This remarkable feature allows even a single eye to perform intricate distance calculations. With this sophisticated visual setup, the animal can execute rapid strikes with incredible accuracy, communicate through vibrant body patterns, and potentially navigate complex reef environments. While we may never fully grasp their subjective experience, the intricate design of their visual systems hints at a world rich with cues and nuances that stretch far beyond our ordinary understanding. Unlike humans, whose peripheral vision prioritizes motion over detail, these marine hunters perceive a vibrant tapestry of information, opening a window into a reality that is both astonishing and largely unseen. Your retina is constantly adjusting its focus. In the outer regions, you find more light-sensitive rod cells and fewer cone cells that detect fine details. This unique configuration allows your eyes to excel at noticing movement and changes in brightness. The neural circuits in these areas prioritize broad shapes and sudden shifts, making it easier for you to detect looming objects rather than intricate patterns or small text. When something moves just out of your direct line of sight, you can still sense it, even if the details remain unclear. This design is rooted in our evolutionary history. Early humans benefited from quickly spotting predators or approaching dangers, which was far more crucial than discerning the texture of a leaf at the edge of their vision. Even today, a flicker in your peripheral view can easily pull your focus away from a screen or a page, as these ancient warning pathways remain influential. Once your attention is caught, your central vision takes charge. Your eyes instinctively swivel, allowing the detailed foveal region to closely examine what initially seemed like a vague disturbance. It's fascinating to consider that no two eyes in the world perceive light and shadow in exactly the same way. Each pair of eyes is shaped by a unique blend of genetics, development, and experiences, resulting in subtle differences in curvature, clarity, pigment, and internal structure. Take a moment to appreciate the complexity of your own vision and how it connects you to the world around you. The cornea bends light according to its unique shape. The lens, too, has its own special arrangement of transparent fibers, while the distribution of photoreceptors varies across the retina. Even slight changes in pupil size or iris texture can alter how light enters and spreads. Additionally, each brain learns to interpret visual input based on personal experiences, habits, and cultural context. Therefore, when two people gaze at the same scene, they perceive slightly different mosaics of brightness and color, applying distinct internal filters shaped by memory and focus. For one observer, a landscape might bring attention to paths and human structures, while for another, it may highlight the shapes of trees or the patterns of shadows. This individuality means that every moment of sight is a unique event, a blend of physical optics and neural interpretation that belongs solely to one living observer at that moment. You might find it fascinating that the phobia grants you high-resolution vision in a space smaller than a grain of sand. Near the center of the retina lies a tiny circular area densely packed with cone cells arranged for extraordinary precision. This minuscule zone captures the sharp details necessary for reading, threading a needle, or recognizing a face at a glance. Each of these experiences connects you to the world in a way that is distinctly yours. As you reflect on this, consider how your own perceptions shape your reality. Imagine a small area of your vision, one that seems insignificant, yet holds immense power. This tiny region, though it occupies only a fraction of your visual field, commands a significant portion of your brain's processing resources. Every time your gaze shifts to something intriguing, this area brings the phobia into focus, allowing you to examine its details with remarkable clarity. Beyond this focused space, your vision softens, relying more on motion and contrast. This intricate mechanism functions beautifully because each cone cell is linked to its own dedicated neural pathway, preserving the sharpness of what you see. The structure resembles a shallow pit, designed to let light reach the photoreceptors with minimal scattering. Thanks to this tiny architectural wonder, you can read text, admire intricate artwork, and appreciate the subtleties of facial expressions with incredible fidelity. Your eyes are capable of distinguishing millions of shades of color. Within the retina, 3 primary types of cone cells respond to overlapping ranges of wavelengths. Your brain cleverly compares the activity of these cones, creating a vast spectrum of colors. Even the slightest changes in stimulation give rise to delicate gradations, enriching your world with nuance. Over the years, your visual system continuously hones this sensitivity, learning and adapting through your experiences. As you reflect on this intricate process, you might find yourself marveling at the wonder of your own vision. Would you like to take a moment to appreciate it further, or perhaps rest and absorb this knowledge? With practice, you can enhance your ability to notice subtle distinctions between related shades. Artists, gardeners, and scientists often hone this skill through repeated exposure to intricate color environments. Under natural light, your visual system can detect slight differences that indicate ripe fruit, thriving plants, or shifts in the atmosphere before they become apparent in other ways. Even though your visual hardware consists of just 3 types of sensors, their interaction creates an immense palette. Each moment of color perception results from countless comparisons made in specialized regions of your brain, that focus on hue, brightness, and contrast. The richness of your world relies on this quiet computational orchestra. Your ability to perceive depth arises from a harmonious blend of micro-timed signals. Understanding three-dimensional space involves more than simply having two eyes. Each eye captures slightly different information about distance, angle, and motion. Your brain merges these signals with remarkable speed, using tiny differences in timing and position to construct a sense of depth. Even the movement of your head offers additional clues, as nearby objects shift more noticeably than those in the distance. As you reflect on this intricate process, consider how it shapes your everyday experiences. Would you like to explore more about the wonders of perception, or perhaps take a moment to rest? Your eyes are remarkable instruments, relaying information about strain as they focus and turn inward. Each cue must arrive in a perfectly timed sequence. When that timing falters, depth perception wavers, and the world may seem flat or unstable. This intricacy reveals the complexity of the neural pathways that interpret spatial layouts. When everything aligns, you effortlessly navigate through crowded spaces, catch moving objects, and judge distances with surprising accuracy. The smooth coordination that enables depth perception is one of the brain's most elegant feats. Your brain reconstructs reality from rapid bursts of visual data. Light streams into your eyes continuously, yet your brain processes this visual information as a series of distinct updates. Neurons fire in quick succession, each transmitting partial details about color, brightness, movement, and shape. The brain weaves these fragments together, crafting a seamless experience of the world. It anticipates what comes next, fills in gaps, and smooths transitions, making motion appear fluid rather than jittery. This entire reconstruction process occurs unconsciously and at astonishing speed. When something unexpected happens, your brain recalibrates its predictions and reinterprets the scene before you. In each moment, what you perceive is a blend of incoming signals and your internal expectations. This dynamic interplay keeps you grounded in a constantly changing environment. It helps you read facial expressions, track moving objects, and maintain your balance. The stable reality you experience is a remarkable feat of continuous interpretation. The cornea, the transparent front surface of your eye, is one of the most densely innervated tissues in your body. It contains an intricate network of nerve endings that extend into its layers. These nerves play a crucial role in protecting your eye, responding rapidly to irritation, dryness, or foreign particles. Even a slight disturbance prompts blinking or tear production, which helps preserve clarity and prevent injury. This heightened sensitivity is essential because the cornea lacks blood vessels, depending instead on a delicate balance of moisture and oxygen. Any disruption can threaten its transparency and consequently the quality of your vision. Furthermore, this dense network of nerves aids in regulating healing processes when the surface is damaged. Despite its vulnerability, the cornea demonstrates remarkable resilience. Its structure allows light to pass through with minimal distortion, while its nerves ensure that even the smallest hazards are detected swiftly. As you reflect on this, consider the intricate ways your body protects and maintains your vision. Would you like to explore more about the wonders of your senses? Or perhaps take a moment to rest? Imagine a world where your vision remains uninterrupted, despite the tiny blind spots that exist in your eyes. This blend of transparency and vigilance allows your eyes to function clearly, even amidst potential distractions. At the point where the optic nerve exits the eye, there are no light-sensitive cells, creating a small area that can't detect light. Yet you never notice this gap. Your brain effortlessly fills it in, drawing from the colors, textures, and patterns around you to create a complete image. This is not mere guesswork, it is a sophisticated synthesis honed over years of experience. When an object moves through this blind spot, your brain predicts its path based on motion and context, maintaining the illusion of a flawless view. Many people are surprised when they learn about this blind zone, as it remains active, concealing a structural gap that could disrupt their perception. This fascinating mechanism shows just how much of what you see relies on interpretation rather than direct input. Your brain doesn't simply receive images, it actively constructs them, smoothing out imperfections and merging signals to ensure continuity. This compensation is so effective that only intentional tests can reveal the invisible patch that each of us carries. As you reflect on this, consider how your perception shapes your experience of the world. Wouldn't it be intriguing to explore more about how our brains interpret reality? You can marvel at the wonders of the universe, where the human eye reveals the glow of distant galaxies with a touch of patience and the embrace of darkness. Imagine standing beneath a clear night sky, far from the bright lights of the city. In this serene setting, the naked eye can detect faint smudges of light, remnants of galaxies that lie far beyond our Milky Way. These distant glows represent clusters of stars, so abundant that their collective radiance manages to reach Earth, despite the vast distances that separate us. Your ability to perceive these subtle signals relies on the remarkable chemical processes within the retinal cells. Over time, these cells become more sensitive as they adjust to the surrounding darkness, enhancing their capacity to detect even the faintest glimmers of light. With focused attention, your brain sharpens subtle contrasts, allowing you to recognize diffuse shapes that would otherwise remain hidden from view. Although the details may be soft, the recognition of these remote islands of stars creates a profound connection between you and the cosmic structures that stretch across the universe. As you gaze at these dim patches of light, you are witnessing ancient photons that have traveled through the emptiness of space for eons before finally reaching the delicate tissues of your eye. It's a humbling experience, isn't it? And while we explore the night sky, let's not forget the wonders of the natural world around us. Some frogs possess the extraordinary ability to see in nearly complete darkness. In the shadowy depths of forests and the murky waters of wetlands, certain species of frogs rely on their uniquely adapted eyes to navigate extreme low-light conditions. So, the next time you find yourself under a starlit sky, take a moment to appreciate the intricate dance of light and shadow that connects us all to the cosmos and the life that thrives in the dark. Would you like to continue exploring these marvels, or perhaps take a moment to reflect on the beauty around you? Imagine a world where the darkness is alive with subtle movements and hidden patterns. In this realm, the frogs possess extraordinary retinas filled with large rod cells. These cells are finely tuned to capture the faintest glimmers of light, allowing them to see in conditions that appear completely black to you. Their pupils expand dramatically, welcoming every possible ray of light, enhancing their ability to navigate their surroundings. Some species even have reflective layers behind their retinas, which help them reclaim unused photons. This remarkable adaptation gives their visual system a second chance to absorb light, crucial for hunting at night and evading predators. As they weave through dense vegetation, their confidence shines through. The nighttime landscape is not a void for them. It is rich with faint silhouettes and delicate movements, a tapestry guiding their survival. You may notice the frog's eyelids blinking in rhythms that reflect their emotions. Though blinking seems automatic, its timing reveals their inner states. When calm and focused, they blink less frequently, maintaining a steady stream of visual information. However, in moments of uncertainty or deep thought, their blink rate tends to increase, shifting attention between the world around them and their internal reflections. In this intricate dance of light and shadow, the frogs thrive, showcasing the wonders of adaptation in a world where visibility presents constant challenges. Would you like to explore more about these fascinating creatures and their nocturnal lives? Your emotional state plays a significant role in the rhythm of your blinking. You might find that surprise can momentarily stop your blinking, while feelings of worry or fatigue may speed it up. The eyelid is controlled by a delicate balance of voluntary and involuntary muscles, all influenced by neural pathways that respond to your cognitive load and mood. Beyond simply keeping your eyes moist and protected, blinking serves as a mental pause, punctuating your thoughts and helping your brain transition between ideas. Observers trained in behavioral science often analyze blink timing as a clue to gauge engagement or emotional tension. These small moments of closure create a silent dialogue between your body and mind. Consider the eyes of an owl. They are so large that they cannot move within their sockets. Owls have evolved eyes designed for maximum light gathering, which are elongated and tubular instead of spherical. This unique shape is packed with photoreceptors that perform well in dim environments but restrict lateral movement. Consequently, an owl cannot glance sideways without turning its entire head. To adapt, they have developed remarkable flexibility in their neck vertebrae, enabling them to rotate their heads in ways that far surpass human capability. This extraordinary ability allows them to maintain a broad field of vision while they sit silently in the dark. As you reflect on these fascinating adaptations, you might feel inspired to explore more about the intricate connections between our emotions and physical responses. Imagine a creature designed for the night, where large stationary eyes meet an agile neck. This unique combination allows owls to excel in their nocturnal hunting, with an extraordinary sensitivity to even the faintest movements. They can swiftly reposition their gaze, enabling them to detect and target prey with remarkable precision. Their adaptations showcase the intricate relationship between structure and behavior, both evolving to meet the challenges of life in the dark. Consider the captivating blue of their eyes. This hue arises not from pigment, but from the way light interacts with the microscopic structure of the iris. Surprisingly, blue irises contain very little blue pigment. Instead, the striking color emerges from how collagen fibers scatter shorter wavelengths of light more effectively than longer ones. This scattering phenomenon is akin to the blue of a clear sky, which results from light dispersing within the atmosphere. Variations in the density and arrangement of these fibers create a spectrum of shades, ranging from pale icy tones to deep azure. While the underlying tissue does contain melanin, it is present in lesser amounts compared to darker eyes. Ultimately, the appearance of an owl's eyes depends on how incoming light is dispersed rather than absorbed. This structural color can shift subtly under different lighting conditions, changing slightly with the angle or brightness. Isn't it fascinating how nature crafts such intricate designs to thrive in the darkness? Imagine a world where colors come alive, not through chemicals, but through the wonders of biology. Some fish possess a remarkable ability to look both up and down at the same time. This unique skill is essential for species that dwell in the delicate balance between different layers of water. They need to be aware of their surroundings, both above and below. To achieve this, certain fish have eyes cleverly divided into functional regions, each focusing on different directions. The upper portion is designed to capture the bright world above, while the lower part thrives in the dimmer light below the surface. Each section of their eyes features a lens curvature specifically tailored to its environment, enabling these fish to spot predators lurking above while simultaneously monitoring prey or obstacles beneath them. This division of vision is not merely a straightforward split. It represents an exquisite optical compromise, refined over generations through the process of natural selection. These fascinating creatures navigate dynamic habitats like mangroves, tidal pools, and shallow rivers, where the light changes dramatically with the angle of the sun. By keeping a vigilant watch in two directions at once, they remain alert to the shifting conditions that could mean the difference between life and death. Consider how human vision works. It utilizes a significant portion of the brain, with vast areas of the cortex dedicated to interpreting what we see. This intricate biological design in fish highlights the incredible adaptations that have evolved to ensure survival in their ever-changing environments. Imagine how signals from your eyes travel through various stages of processing. Each stage is dedicated to recognizing specific features, such as edges, colors, movements, and spatial relationships. As these layers come together, they create coherent scenes filled with rich meaning. Your brain doesn't stop there. It also integrates vision with memory, language, and decision-making. This intricate network highlights the complexity involved in transforming raw light into perception. You might not realize it, but your brain is constantly filtering, grouping, and prioritizing the stimuli around you. It decides what to focus on, while skillfully ignoring distractions. Vision works hand in hand with systems that control your movements, enabling you to adjust your posture, coordinate your hand actions, and navigate your environment. The extensive neural involvement underscores how essential sight is to your human experience. Each moment of seeing is a remarkable collaboration among countless cells working harmoniously. Consider the fascinating capabilities of some insects. They can perceive the polarization of sunlight. Creatures like dragonflies and ants have the extraordinary ability to detect the orientation of light waves in the sky. This skill allows them to find their direction, even when the sun is obscured by clouds or landscapes. Specialized photoreceptors in their eyes respond uniquely to polarized light. By comparing signals across their eyes, these insects create intricate maps of sky patterns, functioning like natural compasses. Isn't it intriguing how nature equips different beings with such remarkable tools for navigation? As you observe the world around you, you notice how patterns shift with the sun's position, providing essential cues for navigation. In expansive landscapes, insects utilize polarized vision to traverse great distances, find water, and return to their nests with remarkable accuracy. This ability reveals a facet of sunlight that remains unseen by most humans. For those creatures equipped with this unique sense, the sky is a canvas of geometric information that directs their purposeful movements. Within the retina, layers of neurons work diligently to pre-process images before your brain perceives them. As light enters your eye, it travels through a network of interconnected cells that begin refining the raw signal right away. Some neurons focus on edges, comparing brightness between neighboring areas, while others detect the direction and speed of movement. Additionally, certain cells adjust their sensitivity in response to varying light levels. This intricate pre-processing lightens the load on higher brain centers by organizing information into manageable streams, allowing for greater efficiency by forwarding only the most significant patterns. Imagine this multi-layered architecture as a biological circuit board, where each type of cell plays a vital role in transforming light into structure and motion. By the time signals reach your optic nerve, the image has already been filtered, sharpened, and prepared for your interpretation. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips these creatures with such intricate systems? You might find yourself reflecting on the wonders of perception and the unseen complexities that shape our experiences. If you'd like to explore more about these remarkable processes, feel free to continue your journey. You find yourself reflecting on the remarkable journey of human development. From the very beginning, even before a heartbeat stabilizes or limbs take shape, the human eye starts to emerge. Within just weeks of early development, small folds begin to form on the nascent nervous system. As these folds deepen and widen, they lay the groundwork for the eyes. Imagine the intricate dance of chemical gradients and electrical signals guiding this process. They determine the placement of future photoreceptors, the curvature of the lens, and the pathways that will carry visual information to the brain. As development progresses, tiny blood vessels nourish the growing tissues, leading the eye to achieve a complexity that is unmatched by almost any other organ. The retina, interestingly, develops from the same embryonic layer that shapes the brain. This connection explains why the retina functions much like a living extension of neural tissue. During this critical period, cells migrate with astonishing precision, assembling the multiple layers that will eventually capture light and transform it into visual meaning. By the time a newborn opens its eyes for the first time, millions of intricate connections have already formed. These foundational visual elements enable the infant's brain to start mapping the world around them, long before conscious memory takes hold. It's a fascinating process, filled with wonder and complexity. As you consider this, you might feel inspired to explore further or take a moment to rest and reflect. Sight develops gradually, a result of intricate biological processes that unfold over weeks. Cats possess a unique reflective layer in their eyes that enhances their ability to see in low light. This shimmering tissue is designed to amplify the faintest glimmers that pass through the retina. When light enters a cat's eye, some of it bypasses the photoreceptors. Instead of being lost, it reaches this reflective layer, bouncing back through the retina for a second chance at detection. This double exposure significantly boosts their sensitivity, particularly useful for hunting at twilight. Thanks to this adaptation, cats can navigate spaces that would appear pitch black to most other creatures. The reflective tissue also produces that distinctive glow seen when light catches a cat's eyes at night. This glow isn't merely aesthetic, it's a testament to an optical strategy honed for stealth and survival. The structure of their eyes is optimized to enhance blue and green wavelengths, which are prevalent in dim environments, giving cats a distinct advantage as they move silently across moonlit terrains. Their pupils expand dramatically to capture every flicker of light, while their retina processes these subtle signals with extraordinary efficiency. The result is a night vision that can seem almost magical to human observers. For cats, the iris is an essential part of their everyday experience. Each iris showcases unique patterns, more individualized than fingerprints. The colored ring surrounding the pupil is a delicate tapestry of fibers, folds, and crypts, forming intricate designs that are seldom duplicated anywhere in the world. These variations emerge from subtle developmental processes shaped by genetics, pressure gradients, pigment distribution, and early tissue movements. Even identical twins who share nearly the same DNA exhibit differences in their iris details. Unlike fingerprints, which can change or wear down due to injury, iris patterns maintain remarkable stability throughout a lifetime. Each ring of color embodies a unique interaction between pigment cells and the muscular structures that control pupil size. While these patterns might seem purely decorative, they serve a crucial purpose. They influence how light enters the eye and how quickly the pupil adjusts to changes in brightness. Researchers fascinated by ocular geometry often express amazement at the complexity and variability of these patterns, even among closely related individuals. What may look like a simple blend of blue, green, hazel, or brown is actually a biological signature crafted through countless microscopic events, each leaving an indelible mark that cannot be replicated. As you ponder this intricate world, consider the beauty and uniqueness of every iris, reflecting a story that is entirely its own. Imagine a world where darkness transforms into a vibrant tapestry of warmth. Some snakes possess a remarkable ability to perceive heat as a distinct visual channel. In certain species, specialized organs located near their mouths respond to the faintest temperature variations in their environment. These structures are adept at detecting infrared radiation, allowing them to sense the warmth of a small animal, even in complete darkness. When this thermal perception combines with their normal vision, snakes create a layered understanding of their surroundings. They don't merely register warmth as an indistinct glow. Instead, they build intricate spatial maps that accurately highlight living creatures. Neurons within these heat-sensing organs connect to specific areas in their brains, enabling them to coordinate strikes, track moving prey, and navigate through the night. This extraordinary ability offers snakes a significant advantage in hunting, as it doesn't rely on visible light or movement. Even a motionless, warm object reveals itself through the faint radiation it emits. This fascinating coexistence of heat vision and conventional sight illustrates how various species evolve sensory systems uniquely suited to their ecological needs. What humans perceive as darkness transforms for these snakes into a detailed landscape shaped by temperature gradients and the warmth of living beings. Your eyes are always predicting motion before it even happens. Your visual system does not sit back and wait for information. It actively anticipates changes. It projects trajectories and prepares your body to respond even before an object completes its movement. When something moves across your field of view, the neurons responsible for detecting motion fire in patterns that reflect not just what is happening now, but also what is likely to occur in the next moment. This predictive ability creates a seamless experience, allowing fast-moving objects to appear continuous rather than fragmented. It also helps with everyday tasks like reaching for a cup, catching an object, or simply observing someone's gestures. Without this prediction, the world would seem delayed and disjointed, as neural signals take time to travel and process. By forecasting motion, your brain compensates for these delays, crafting a sense of fluidity. This remarkable mechanism operates continuously, even when you are not consciously aware of it. Through this predictive function, your eyes and brain work together to transform a world in constant motion into one that feels stable, coherent, and instantly understandable. Interestingly, the lens of your eye continues to grow slowly throughout your lifetime. The lens of your eye is unlike many other structures in your body. It keeps growing, adding new layers of transparent fibers year after year. Much like the rings in a tree, this gradual increase in thickness changes how the lens bends light, affecting your vision. Since the lens doesn't have blood vessels, it depends on a delicate balance of fluids and internal proteins to stay clear. As time passes, the density of the lens increases, making it harder for you to focus on close objects. This showcases how small changes in one part of your eye can impact your entire visual experience. In your youth, the lens remains remarkably flexible, quickly adjusting to help you shift focus between near and distant scenes. However, this flexibility diminishes later in life, reminding you of the effort the lens exerts every moment you look around. The lens's ongoing growth is a remarkable example of biological persistence, a slow and steady remodeling that supports your vision through decades of activity. Interestingly, some animals, like chameleons and certain fish and reptiles, can move their eyes independently, functioning like tiny periscopes. This unique ability allows them to have a panoramic awareness of their surroundings without needing to move their heads. As you reflect on this, consider how the intricate design of your eyes enables you to experience the world in such a rich and dynamic way. Wouldn't it be fascinating to explore more about how these adaptations shape the lives of different creatures? Imagine a world where every eye captures its own unique piece of information, allowing you to monitor your surroundings effortlessly. This is how a chameleon perceives its environment, skillfully watching for predators, prey, or any changes in its habitat. When it decides to focus on a specific target, both eyes align perfectly to give it the depth perception needed for a precise strike. Until that moment arrives, the chameleon enjoys the freedom of scanning its surroundings with remarkable agility. The muscles controlling these eye movements work with incredible precision, adjusting angles and focus independently. This intricate system enables the chameleon to remain still, conserving energy while staying alert. It creates a beautiful harmony of vigilance and stealth, perfectly suited for environments where movement can draw attention and stillness provides safety. Now consider your own experience. Your brain crafts a stable visual world, even as your head moves in subtle ways with each step, breath, or shift in posture. These small motions could easily blur your vision, but they don't. Your brain cleverly compensates by using input from balance organs in your inner ear. When your head tilts or turns, reflexes automatically adjust your eye position, ensuring that the image on your retina remains steady. Simultaneously, your brain's higher processing centers work to interpret these shifting signals. They predict which changes are caused by your body's movements and which are genuine changes in your environment. This intricate dance between perception and reality keeps you grounded in a constantly changing world. You might not realize it, but your ability to read while riding in a moving vehicle, follow a conversation while nodding, or navigate uneven terrain relies on a fascinating blend of reflexive and cognitive skills. This unique combination allows you to maintain clarity even amidst constant movement. Your perception remains stable because of the seamless integration of sensory pathways. These pathways merge information from sight, balance, and motion into a coherent whole, creating a feeling of being anchored. As you move, your eyes and ears work in harmony to judge distances with remarkable precision. Depth perception involves much more than just visual cues. Tiny delays in sound, slight variations in pitch, and echoes bouncing off nearby surfaces all contribute crucial information. Your brain skillfully merges this auditory data with what you see, enhancing your understanding of where objects are located in space. This collaboration becomes especially vital in environments where visibility can shift rapidly, such as crowded rooms, dense forests, or dimly lit areas. The muscles around your eyes report the effort needed to focus on various distances, while your auditory circuits analyze how sound travels through your surroundings. Together, they help you discern whether a sound comes from something close or far away, moving or stationary, safe or potentially threatening. Isn't it intriguing how our senses work together to keep us aware of our surroundings? Imagine a world where your senses work together, guiding you with confidence through every moment. The tear film on your eyes is a remarkable example of this partnership, intricately designed to nourish and protect. This delicate film is composed of multiple layers, each performing vital functions. The outermost layer contains oils that slow down evaporation, creating a smooth surface for optimal vision. Just beneath it, a watery layer brims with nutrients, oxygen, and protective molecules, essential for the cornea's health. The innermost layer anchors the film to your eye, ensuring it spreads evenly with each blink. This intricate structure is constantly refreshed by glands that respond to changes in humidity, irritation, and even your emotional state. The tear film cleans away debris, maintains clarity, and supports healing whenever the surface is disrupted. Without it, dryness would set in, vision would blur, and the risk of infection would increase significantly. Though nearly invisible, this multi-layered shield illustrates how even the smallest features of your eyes play crucial roles in ensuring comfort and clarity throughout your day. As you reflect on this, consider how some insects perceive a world that refreshes far more quickly than our own. Isn't it fascinating to think about the complexities of our vision? Imagine a world where every fluttering wing and darting insect navigates with a speed of perception that far surpasses your own. For these remarkable creatures, survival hinges on their ability to detect changes in their environment more swiftly than any human could ever fathom. Many insects perceive visual information at astonishing rates. Their photoreceptors reset in the blink of an eye, while their neural circuits transmit signals at lightning speed. Their brains dissect motion into such finely tuned intervals that what appears seamless to you is actually a rapid succession of distinct moments. Consider a dragonfly weaving through a swarm of rivals. It perceives flight paths with such clarity that it can alter its course in an instant. Or think of a fly narrowly escaping a swatting hand. Its quick reaction isn't just luck, it's a product of its world unfolding in a cascade of perceptual frames. This heightened refresh rate allows these insects to detect danger, seize opportunities, and respond to movement with a level of agility that fascinates researchers. Their exceptional perception doesn't just enhance their vision, it creates an entirely different experience of reality. In contrast, human vision can sometimes be deceived, mistaking static patterns of light for motion. Our brains construct the illusion of movement, which means we can be led to perceive action where none actually exists. Isn't it intriguing to consider how differently life unfolds for these tiny beings? As you reflect on this, you might find yourself appreciating the intricate dance of life happening all around you. If you wish to delve deeper or take a moment to pause, the choice is yours. As certain shapes alternate, your visual system begins to interpret the sequence of shifting, sliding, or rotating. This happens because your brain expects a continuous flow and fills in the gaps with imagined progression. Even static images can evoke a sense of movement if their design cleverly manipulates brightness, gradients, or repeating contrasts. These illusions reveal the shortcuts your mind takes to create a smooth perception. Instead of scrutinizing every minute change in detail, your brain relies on predictions and the completion of patterns. When those expectations are subtly adjusted, the result is a captivating yet entirely fictional sense of motion. These illusions underscore that perception is an active process, influenced by your assumptions, biological limitations, and your brain's quest for coherent interpretation. The world you perceive is not merely a reflection of external stimuli, it is a carefully crafted internal construction. Take the color green, for instance. You perceive it with remarkable sensitivity, a trait shaped by evolution. Over countless generations, early humans depended on their ability to discern subtle variations in vegetation, fruit ripeness, and shaded environments. This necessity honed the visual system to finely tune itself to the wavelengths associated with green. Isn't it fascinating how your perception shapes your understanding of the world around you? Cone cells in your eyes respond strongly to specific regions of the light spectrum, and your brain's neural circuits amplify these signals with remarkable precision. This allows you to notice subtle differences in foliage, making it easier to detect hidden animals, assess plant health, or navigate through shaded landscapes. This heightened sensitivity is intricately woven into how you perceive the world today. You might often find that the color green feels both restful and vividly present. This is partly because your eyes and brain process it with exceptional efficiency. Even digital artists and designers tap into this biological preference, using green to create depth, contrast, and a sense of comfort in their work. The forested environments of your ancestors have sculpted a perceptual legacy that continues to shape the way you experience the world around you. Consider the incredible vision of certain birds of prey. They can spot small animals from astonishing heights. As eagles and hawks soar above open fields, their eyes are capable of resolving details far beyond what you can see. Their retinas contain exceptionally dense clusters of photoreceptors, and some species even have multiple foveal regions, allowing for pinpoint accuracy at various angles. The light entering their eyes is processed with exquisite precision, transforming distant movements into unmistakable signals. Take a moment to reflect on how these intricate systems shape your perception of nature. Isn't it fascinating how deeply connected you are to the world around you? Whether you choose to continue exploring or take a moment to rest, know that this journey of understanding is always available to you. Imagine a tiny rodent darting beneath a blanket of leaves. Even from great heights, this little creature is visible, thanks to a bird's remarkable eyesight. Their unique visual system discerns minute details and subtle movements. The structure of their eyes, the power of their focusing muscles, and the intricate design of their retinas come together to create a clarity that is often unimaginable for most other species. These adaptations equip birds of prey to hunt effectively over vast landscapes. What may appear to you as a mere blur or a patch of earth transforms for them into a rich tapestry filled with significant cues. Inside their eyes, a fascinating strategy unfolds. The tissues here play crucial roles while being shielded from the dangers of inflammation. To maintain this clarity and protect against damage, the body enforces special immunological rules within this sensitive area. Here, immune cells act differently, responding in ways that minimize the risk of scarring or clouding vision. Chemical signals fine-tune the information processed, while barriers restrict the movement of certain cells that could disrupt the eye's transparent structure. This protective mechanism is renowned for preserving vision, even when the body encounters broader immune challenges. As you reflect on this extraordinary design, consider how nature's intricate systems work together to create the breathtaking abilities we see in the animal kingdom. Would you like to delve deeper into the wonders of the natural world? Or perhaps take a moment to pause and appreciate what you've just learned? This system enhances safety, but it demands a careful balance. Infections must be managed without compromising the essential structures that allow you to see. Researchers delve into this phenomenon, seeking to understand how the eye maintains such refined control. The concept of immune privilege emphasizes the critical need for clarity in an organ so vital for navigating your world. Every time you blink, your brain fills in the missing details. Each blink briefly interrupts the flow of incoming light, yet you never notice the world stuttering or disappearing. Instead, your brain stitches these moments together, smoothing over interruptions so seamlessly that you remain unaware of them. This intricate process involves rapid prediction and reconstruction. Before your eyelids close, your brain gathers information about ongoing motion, color, and spatial layout. During the blink, it creates a provisional continuation of the scene, guided by context, expectation, and memory. When your eyes open again, this updated input merges effortlessly with your brain's internal projection. The result? A sense of continuous vision, even though darkness replaces the world many times each minute. This remarkable process showcases the extraordinary computational effort required to maintain stable perception. Isn't it fascinating how your mind works to keep your experience seamless? Every blink you take is a fleeting pause, a moment that your brain elegantly interprets without you even realizing it. Your pupils respond not just to light, but also to your thoughts and emotions. While their main role is to regulate how much brightness enters your eyes, they also reflect your inner state. When you find something interesting, surprising, or emotionally stirring, small muscles in your iris react to the neural activity that accompanies those feelings. You might notice your pupils widening when your attention sharpens or when you engage in deep thought. In social interactions, your pupils can shift in subtle ways, signaling engagement or attraction without you consciously controlling them. These changes stem from a profound connection between your visual system and your autonomic nervous system. Even when you imagine a scene or recall a memory, your pupils can respond in ways that are measurable. This dynamic reveals that your eyes do more than just gather light. They mirror the ever-changing patterns of thought and emotion flowing through your mind. Though observers may overlook these subtle variations, they play a significant role in the unspoken language of human interaction. Interestingly, some animals possess rectangular pupils, which enhance their awareness of the horizon. For instance, grazing animals like sheep and goats have pupils shaped like long horizontal bands, allowing them to expand their field of view across vast landscapes. Take a moment to consider how your own eyes reflect your inner world. Wouldn't it be fascinating to explore this connection even further? Imagine a world where geometry plays a crucial role in survival. The unique shape of certain animals' eyes allows them to monitor potential threats from various angles while remaining focused on the food right in front of them. Their horizontal pupils significantly reduce distortion along the horizon, ensuring stable images even when their heads move. When these creatures lower their heads to graze, their eyes automatically rotate, maintaining alignment with the ground. This clever adaptation keeps their panoramic vision intact, allowing them to remain aware of their surroundings while feeding. In contrast, predators often possess vertically shaped pupils. This design sharpens their depth perception, enhancing their ability to ambush. The rectangular pupil is a fascinating adaptation, perfectly suited for a life that requires a balance between feeding and vigilance. It provides a wide field of vision, enabling prey to detect danger before it gets too close. The retina of these animals is not just a simple structure. It contains specialized cells that track daylight and help regulate sleep. Among these cells are light-sensitive units that don't directly contribute to vision. Instead, they monitor overall brightness and relay signals to the brain, influencing circadian rhythms. These cells respond most vigorously to blue-rich daylight, playing a vital role in managing the internal clock that controls sleep patterns, alertness, hormone release, and temperature cycles. Take a moment to reflect on these remarkable adaptations. They illustrate the intricate balance of nature, where every detail serves a purpose. If you'd like to explore more about the fascinating world of animal adaptations, feel free to continue or take a moment to rest. As daylight gradually fades, you notice a shift in your surroundings. The diminishing light signals your brain that night is approaching, prompting a series of changes that prepare your body for rest. When you encounter bright light at unexpected times, it can disrupt these natural cycles, highlighting just how sensitive your system is to environmental cues. Your eyes, equipped with non-visual photoreceptors, do much more than simply provide sight. They play a crucial role in regulating your daily rhythms. Surprisingly, you can adapt to low-light conditions more effectively than you might think. While your night vision may not rival that of nocturnal creatures, your visual system becomes significantly more sensitive after spending time in darkness. In this dimness, rod cells in your eyes enhance their responsiveness through chemical adjustments. This allows them to capture faint light that would typically go unnoticed. As your brain recalibrates its expectations, it amplifies subtle contrasts while suppressing any noise that could interfere with those delicate signals. With a bit of patience, details that once seemed hidden begin to surface, transforming the dark into a landscape filled with outlines and gentle shades. This adaptation process takes time, often requiring several minutes of limited light exposure. Once achieved, it reveals an impressive capability within your eyes, a potential that often remains untapped in brightly lit environments. Take a moment to appreciate this remarkable feature of your vision. You might find it fascinating how your body and mind respond to the world around you. If you'd like to explore more about the wonders of human perception, feel free to continue or take a moment to rest. Imagine a world where survival hinges on the ability to adapt. In ancient times, before the advent of artificial lighting, certain creatures developed remarkable ways to communicate. Some animals display fluorescent patterns that only reveal themselves under specific wavelengths of light. Picture the vibrant coral reefs, the shadowy forest floors, and the sun-drenched desert sands, where animals possess hidden markings that emerge when illuminated just right. These fluorescent signals are more than mere reflections. They involve specialized molecules that absorb incoming light and re-emit it in a different color, often brighter and more striking than anything you might see in natural daylight. Consider how many fish exhibit glowing stripes or patches, using these features to communicate in dim or murky waters. Certain amphibians showcase luminous markings that not only identify their species, but also signal readiness for mating. Even some birds possess fluorescent traits that come alive under sunlight rich in ultraviolet light. This unique form of communication creates a private language, a code woven into the very fabric of light itself. When researchers shine the correct illumination on these animals, they unveil entire dimensions of their appearance, exposing social structures and survival strategies that remain concealed in normal conditions. Isn't it fascinating how light can unlock the hidden lives of these creatures? Take a moment to reflect on this extraordinary aspect of nature. You might find yourself intrigued by the mysteries that await beneath the surface. Feel free to continue exploring or simply take a moment to rest with these thoughts. Imagine stepping into a world where what seems ordinary in one light transforms into something extraordinary in another. This phenomenon reveals how nature, often hides its most vibrant secrets, waiting for those who are attuned to perceive them. Your eyes operate with remarkable biological precision, maintaining an intricate balance. Inside your eyes, a clear fluid called aqueous humor flows continuously through various chambers. This fluid plays a crucial role, delivering nutrients to tissues that lack blood vessels. For your vision to remain clear and sharp, the pressure from this fluid must stay within a very specific range. If the pressure dips too low, your eyes lose their shape, causing light to scatter and blur your vision. Conversely, if the pressure rises too high, it can jeopardize delicate neural fibers, risking permanent damage. Your body expertly regulates this balance, controlling the production and drainage of this fluid with incredible finesse. Tiny structures filter the aqueous humor and release it through microscopic channels, adjusting the flow based on changes in your environment and body. This sophisticated system reacts to factors like your posture, hydration levels, stress, and even subtle movements in your face, recalibrating itself moment by moment. This delicate equilibrium is so seamless that most people remain unaware of the intricate processes at play. However, when something disrupts this finely tuned mechanism, your vision can change in an instant, highlighting just how reliant your sight is on this internal pressure. Take a moment to reflect on this marvel of biological engineering and how it shapes your perception of the world around you. If you feel inspired, consider continuing this journey of discovery, or simply take a moment to pause and appreciate the wonders of your own vision. Imagine the intricate dance of fluid dynamics in a confined space, showcasing an astonishing facet of eye design that functions silently yet profoundly throughout life. Some deep-sea fish possess eyes that are larger than their entire heads. In the profound darkness of the ocean depths, certain species depend heavily on their vision, despite the near-total absence of sunlight, to capture every possible photon. To adapt, some fish develop enormous eyes that significantly outsize their skulls. These remarkable organs feature expansive surfaces filled with photoreceptors, specifically designed to seize the faint glimmers emitted by bioluminescent creatures drifting through the water. The lenses of these eyes are often exceptionally wide, maximizing their ability to gather light. Meanwhile, the retinas contain layers of rods that enhance sensitivity over detail. In the depths where distances become nearly impossible to gauge, these fish's vision prioritizes detecting contrast and orientation rather than clear shapes. The enormous size of their eyes, while impractical in brighter environments, is essential in a world where survival hinges on recognizing faint silhouettes in the darkness. Observing these remarkable creatures invites you to reflect on how extreme environments drive evolution to explore optical possibilities that seem almost otherworldly. Imagine a time long ago when early primates roamed the earth with a limited ability to see colors. They had only two types of cone cells in their eyes, which made it difficult for them to distinguish between certain hues. Then, a remarkable event unfolded. A gene responsible for one type of photopigment duplicated itself. Over time, this genetic change allowed the new copy to respond to a slightly different range of light wavelengths. This small mutation laid the groundwork for the vibrant color perception we enjoy today. With 3 types of cone cells, you can now identify ripe fruits, fresh green leaves, and subtle changes in your environment with remarkable clarity. This enhanced vision not only improved foraging, but also enriched social interactions and informed habitat choices. As evolution continued, neural circuits in the brain adapted, enabling more complex comparisons among different wavelengths. The result is a sensory palette that can produce millions of unique shades. This extraordinary ability emerged not from a grand design, but from a singular genetic twist that transformed primate vision, ultimately shaping how you perceive and engage with the world around you. You might find it fascinating that the visual cortex, the part of your brain responsible for sight, possesses an incredible capacity for change. When areas responsible for interpreting visual information sustain damage, nearby regions often reorganize themselves to take over the lost functions. This remarkable plasticity illustrates the brain's resilience and adaptability, allowing you to continue experiencing the world in vivid detail. Neurons are remarkable in their ability to adjust connections and strengthen alternative pathways. Sometimes, they even take on roles previously managed by damaged tissue. This remarkable plasticity is especially notable during childhood, yet it persists throughout our lives. When individuals lose their vision early on, they often experience heightened sensitivity in their hearing or touch. This occurs because the areas of the brain usually dedicated to vision are repurposed to handle other sensory inputs. Even in adulthood, therapies and training can encourage the visual cortex to adapt after an injury, helping to restore functions that once seemed permanently lost. Researchers studying this phenomenon have discovered that neural architecture is not static, but rather dynamic, molded by our experiences and needs. This ability to reorganize highlights that our perception relies on flexible networks rather than rigid structures. The brain does more than merely receive visual information. It continuously learns, rebuilds, and seeks new pathways for understanding when familiar ones fail. Interestingly, some animals transition between lens vision and mirror vision as they grow. A few aquatic species undergo developmental changes that fundamentally alter the structure of their eyes. Juvenile creatures might depend on traditional lenses to refract light, enabling clear vision beneath the water's surface. As you reflect on these insights, consider how adaptable and resilient our brains truly are. Feel free to continue exploring this fascinating topic, or take a moment to rest and process what you've learned. As you grow and encounter varied environments, your vision adapts, sometimes relying on reflective surfaces that redirect light directly to your retina. This mirror-based vision proves particularly effective in situations where light comes from unusual angles or where traditional lenses may struggle to capture enough illumination. By switching from one optical method to another, you maintain visual clarity in your ever-changing surroundings. This adaptation involves not just a physical transformation, but also a shift in how your brain processes these new types of images. It reveals a fascinating aspect of evolution, how vision is tailored not only to specific species, but also to various life stages, allowing for adaptability as circumstances shift. Consider this: when you perceive your surroundings, there's actually a slight delay. While it seems like you see everything instantaneously, light must first reach your retina, create electrical signals, and navigate intricate pathways to your brain. Further processing is required before you become consciously aware of what you're observing. This tiny delay could make the world feel somewhat out of sync, but your brain compensates seamlessly, ensuring your perception remains aligned with reality. Your brain constantly engages in a fascinating dance of prediction. It estimates what should be unfolding in the present moment, seamlessly blending your expectations with incoming signals. This predictive approach smooths out motion, stabilizes your environment, and aligns your perception with reality, even in the face of slight delays. Most of the time, this system operates flawlessly. However, certain illusions can reveal the presence of this delay, tricking your brain into misjudging timing. The ongoing effort to correct for these lags illustrates just how much your perception relies on timing, expectation, and finely tuned neural coordination. Consider butterflies, for example. They possess the remarkable ability to see spectral patterns that remain hidden from your eyes. Many species of butterflies can perceive ultraviolet light, responding to intricate patterns that are invisible to human observers. What seems like simple colors on their wings actually conceals elaborate ultraviolet maps. These maps communicate vital information, signaling species identity, mating readiness, and territorial boundaries. When butterflies cross paths, these hidden patterns guide their behavior, helping them select suitable partners or steer clear of rivals. Flowers, too, play a role in this delicate communication. They display ultraviolet markings that lead butterflies to nectar sources, creating a mutually beneficial relationship. The visual systems of these insects are equipped with specialized photoreceptors, allowing them to discern subtle differences within the ultraviolet spectrum. As you reflect on these connections, consider how perception shapes your understanding of the world around you. Would you like to explore more about this intricate interplay of vision and communication in nature? Imagine a world filled with contrasts and cues that you cannot experience directly. The interplay of ultraviolet sensitive vision and the vibrant patterns of nature reveals a level of ecological coordination that unfolds just beyond your sight. Your eyes contain photoreceptors, each following its own biological rhythms within the retina. Throughout the day, these photoreceptors engage in daily cycles of renewal and repair. While they align with overall circadian rhythms, they also maintain internal schedules unique to their specific functions. As daylight shifts, your photoreceptors adjust their sensitivity, rebuild molecular components, and regulate chemical balances to manage the constant flow of light. During sleep, they undergo deeper restoration, preparing for the visual demands of the next day. These rhythms play a crucial role in ensuring that your retina remains clear and responsive, even amidst environmental stress. When these cycles are disrupted, you may experience visual fatigue or reduced sensitivity. The presence of such individual timing mechanisms underscores the sophistication of even the smallest units within your eyes. Each photoreceptor acts like a tiny biological workshop, diligently maintaining its function through predictable cycles of activity. Isn't it fascinating how these intricate processes work together to enhance your vision? As you reflect on this, consider the wonders happening within your own body, unseen yet essential. Take a moment to appreciate this complexity, and when you're ready, feel free to continue exploring or simply rest in this knowledge. Imagine a world where creatures possess a unique way of seeing. Some spiders, for instance, have 8 eyes, each serving a special purpose. Instead of simply offering overlapping views, these eyes are arranged in various patterns, each contributing distinct information. Some eyes detect motion, while others gauge distance, and some provide detailed vision directly in front of them. This intricate system allows spiders to hunt, navigate their webs, and evade predators with remarkable skill. Take the jumping spider, for example. It boasts particularly advanced central eyes that deliver sharp clarity for stalking prey. Meanwhile, its secondary eyes keep a watchful lookout for movement from behind or above. This diversity in visual roles mirrors the complex lifestyles these creatures lead. Their eyes must function effectively in dim nooks, bright sunlight, and ever-changing environments. Through this sophisticated visual setup, spiders achieve a level of awareness about their surroundings that would be challenging with just one type of eye. Now, consider how humans also have a fascinating aspect to their vision. Embedded within our retinas are special cells that detect blue light. These rare cells don't contribute to image formation, but respond vigorously to blue wavelengths. They contain a light-sensitive molecule that activates when daylight reaches certain intensities. Isn't it intriguing how both spiders and humans have evolved such specialized ways to perceive the world around them? As you reflect on this, you may find yourself appreciating the remarkable adaptations that allow life to thrive in various forms. If you wish to continue exploring these fascinating topics, feel free to dive deeper or take a moment to rest. The purpose of these specialized cells isn't merely to help you perceive shapes or colors. They play a crucial role in keeping your internal clock synchronized with the environment. When the morning light touches them, they send vital signals to the brain. For these signals regulate your alertness, hormone production, and sleep timing. They help dictate when you feel awake or drowsy, and they influence how your metabolism adjusts to the rhythms of the day. Even on overcast days, these cells remain active, as scattered blue light can still stimulate them. When you spend extended periods indoors under lighting that lacks adequate blue wavelengths, your natural rhythms can become misaligned. This misalignment can lead to fatigue or disrupted sleep patterns. The discovery of these cells has shown that the eyes contribute to overall health in ways we had not fully realized before. These specialized cells act as guardians of your temporal balance, connecting the external world to your internal physiology. Remarkably, some birds can perceive magnetic fields through intricate quantum processes. Within the eyes of certain migratory birds exists an extraordinary protein that responds to the Earth's magnetic field, blending the realms of physics and biology. When specific wavelengths of light interact with this molecule, it creates paired particles whose behavior shifts depending on the magnetic field's orientation. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected our bodies are with the world around us? As you reflect on this, consider how light influences your daily life and well-being. Changes in the environment influence how the retina signals information, creating subtle visual patterns that overlay our usual perception of the world. Birds seem to interpret these magnetic cues as shifting gradients or shapes, guiding them on their long journeys across continents. This effect is rooted in quantum interactions that last just long enough to be biologically beneficial, showcasing a delicate balance between physical laws and cellular function. Migratory species navigate with remarkable precision, crossing vast oceans and towering mountain ranges using this innate compass. For them, finding direction is not a matter of chance. It is a faint yet dependable element of their visual experience. This fusion of quantum sensitivity and living tissue highlights one of nature's most astonishing sensory adaptations. The retina communicates with the brain through millions of signals every second. Each moment of sight begins with a rich flow of electrical activity that travels from the retina through the optic nerve to deeper regions of the brain. While photoreceptors generate initial impulses, layers of interneurons refine and rearrange these signals into intricate patterns representing edges, motion, brightness shifts, and subtle contrasts. This complex network does not merely transmit a straightforward image. Isn't it fascinating how our understanding of nature continues to unfold? As you reflect on this, consider the wonders that lie hidden in the ordinary. If you wish to explore more or take a moment to rest, the choice is yours. Imagine a torrent of coded information flowing through your mind, revealing the intricate relationships among elements in your surroundings. Millions of signals rush by every second, creating streams that your brain must decode swiftly to keep pace with the ever-changing environment. These signals travel through branching pathways, delivering visual information to areas responsible for recognition, attention, planning, and emotional response. Even the slightest disruption in this flow can dramatically alter your perception. Your retina serves as the first line of processing, transforming an overwhelming influx of light into meaningful electrical rhythms. This transformation is essential for tasks ranging from reading to recognizing a familiar face. The remarkable speed and complexity of this communication underscore the immense coordination required for every moment of sight. As you navigate your world, your eyes constantly balance light intake with tiny muscle movements. Behind each effortless glance lies the synchronized action of minuscule muscles that regulate how much light enters your eye and how sharply images are focused. The iris tightens or relaxes to control the size of your pupil, narrowing in bright light and widening as darkness falls. Meanwhile, the muscles surrounding the lens adjust its curvature, ensuring clarity at various distances. Take a moment to appreciate this intricate dance of light and perception. It's a reminder of the wonders that unfold with every blink, inviting you to explore the world with renewed curiosity. Imagine a world where every moment is finely tuned, where adjustments happen in fractions of a second. In this delicate dance, even the slightest delay can distort your view or overwhelm sensitive parts of your eyes. As you walk, breathe, or gesture, tiny micro-adjustments keep your vision sharp, compensating for even the smallest head movements. This intricate process feels effortless, yet it involves continuous muscle activity that works behind the scenes. The clarity of the world around you relies on these near-constant calibrations. They function quietly, making thousands of corrections every minute, all without your conscious awareness. Now, consider the remarkable adaptations of desert animals. Living in shifting dunes, they have developed natural sand filters within their eyes to withstand abrasive particles carried by relentless winds. Some species have evolved protective structures that act as natural filtration systems. For instance, certain reptiles possess translucent coverings that allow them to see while blocking fine grains of sand. Camels, on the other hand, utilize a combination of long eyelashes, specialized eyelids, and internal folds to trap particles before they reach their sensitive corneas. These adaptations not only protect their eyes, but also help maintain moisture in the arid conditions they face. As you reflect on these fascinating mechanisms, you might feel a sense of wonder about the resilience of life in such harsh environments. If you wish, take a moment to appreciate the intricate balance between nature and survival. Would you like to explore more about these incredible adaptations? Or perhaps take a moment to rest? Imagine a world where design meets function in the most remarkable ways. Picture tear ducts that efficiently wash away irritants, a vital adaptation for survival in unpredictable environments. In the midst of sudden storms, these features protect the eyes, allowing animals to traverse landscapes that might otherwise cause harm. Their visual systems showcase the brilliance of evolution, honed by the challenges of harsh climates. Now, let's turn our gaze to humans. As the sun sets, your vision begins to rely on rod cells, which are incredibly sensitive to light. When daylight fades, the role of vision transitions from cone cells, responsible for color, to rods, which excel in low light conditions. Each rod cell contains a special pigment that reacts to faint light, enabling you to perceive shapes and movement, even in the dimmest surroundings. As the minutes slip by in darkness, something fascinating happens. The chemical processes within the rods enhance their sensitivity, gradually uncovering details that were once hidden. Although rod-based vision lacks color, it thrives in detecting contrast and motion. This remarkable ability once allowed our ancestors to evade predators and navigate through the night. Even today, if you remain patient in low light, you'll notice how dramatically your visual system adapts. After a while, the darkness transforms from an empty void into a landscape filled with gentle outlines and subtle shapes. Isn't it amazing how our eyes can reveal so much, even in the absence of light? You might find yourself curious about what else lies hidden in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. As you reflect on this, take a moment to appreciate the wonders of your own vision and the world around you. You find yourself captivated by the extraordinary sensitivity of rod cells, which help you maintain a meaningful connection to the world, even when light is scarce. Imagine the aquatic creatures around you, capable of changing the shape of their lenses almost instantly. These animals navigate environments that shift rapidly, from murky depths to bright shallows and reflective surfaces. To keep their vision clear in such variable conditions, some species can adjust the curvature of their lenses far more dynamically than you can. Instead of relying on subtle muscular tension, they completely reshape their lens structure, enabling them to switch focus from far to near with remarkable speed. This ability allows them to track prey and navigate through cluttered surroundings, compensating for the distortions caused by water's refracting properties. Their lens fibers are uniquely arranged to maintain transparency while allowing for flexible movement. Neural circuits work in harmony to ensure that the right focal length is achieved precisely when needed. This intricate system illustrates how visual organs can evolve into finely tuned instruments, responding to the challenges of their ecological surroundings. As you reflect on this, consider how the eye and brain collaborate to create your perception of color. Color isn't merely a property found in light. It comes alive through the interplay of your visual system. Wouldn't you agree that this complexity is truly fascinating? Color perception begins when light hits photoreceptors in your eyes, sending signals to your brain. This process involves three main types of cone cells, each responding to different ranges of wavelengths. Your brain then analyzes the ratios of their activity to determine hues and brightness. Interestingly, this interpretation can vary based on surrounding colors, context, and your expectations. This means that the same wavelengths can look different in different scenes. Neural pathways play a crucial role in refining these comparisons, allowing you to experience the vibrant palette of colors that enrich your daily life. Without the brain's involvement, the world would present itself as a mere array of intensity variations, lacking the depth of colors that evoke memories and emotions. Color perception is a fascinating collaboration between the biological mechanisms of your eyes and the complex computations of your brain. This synthesis transforms physical light into sensations that carry meaning. Remarkably, some animals have a broader range of contrast than any human screen can display. Certain species possess retinas designed to handle dramatic brightness differences without losing detail in either dark or light areas. Their photoreceptors and neural circuits are adept at managing extreme contrasts by adjusting sensitivity locally rather than globally. Isn't it intriguing to think about how different our perception of the world can be? Imagine a world where shadows and sunlight coexist in perfect harmony. Some animals possess the remarkable ability to see in this intricate spectrum, allowing them to navigate their environments with ease. In mountainous terrains, expansive plains, or near reflective water, this heightened contrast is essential for avoiding predators, finding food, and traversing diverse landscapes. Now consider how different this is from human experience. Our screens can only mimic a fraction of the contrasts found in nature, leaving us with a limited view of the world. These animals, however, perceive a richness that remains hidden from us, unveiling patterns that blend seamlessly into uniform fields for other species. Their unique sensitivity enables them to interpret complex landscapes with astonishing precision. Have you ever noticed an after image when you shift your gaze from a bright object to a neutral surface? That faint, ghostly shape, often in complementary colors, reveals the fascinating workings of our visual system. This happens because the photoreceptors in our eyes need time to reset after being stimulated. During this recovery phase, the balance of signals among different photoreceptor groups can shift, creating the illusion of a lingering image. This effect serves as a glimpse into the intricate biochemical processes that underlie our vision. As you reflect on these differences, consider the hidden wonders of the natural world that might remain unseen. Take a moment to appreciate the complexity of perception, both human and animal. Whether you choose to explore further or take a pause, the journey of discovery is always there for you. Imagine a world where every flicker of light reveals hidden wonders. Each photoreceptor in your eyes depends on special molecules that change shape when light touches them. They must return to their original form before they can respond normally again. You might find it fascinating that after images show us the intricate rhythms of these molecular cycles. Perception doesn't simply stop when you look away. Instead, it gradually fades as your visual system recalibrates. Now consider the remarkable adaptations of certain shrimp species. In the dim blue depths of the ocean, these creatures create their own light through chemical reactions. This isn't just about illuminating the darkness, it's about enhancing contrast. These bursts of light reveal shapes and movements that would otherwise be lost against the background. Some shrimp release tiny clouds of glowing particles that drift momentarily before disappearing. This creates a temporary backdrop that highlights hidden prey. Others cast faint glimmers across the seafloor, allowing reflective organisms to stand out with astonishing clarity. Their eyes are finely tuned to specific wavelengths, enabling them to use their own light as a personal illumination source. This unique ability aids them in hunting, navigating through uneven terrain, and communicating with others who share similar visual sensitivities. Isn't it intriguing how nature equips these creatures with such extraordinary tools for survival? As you reflect on this, take a moment to appreciate the subtle complexities of the world beneath the waves. You may find that there's always more to explore, whether in nature or within your own perceptions. In a world where sunlight struggles to penetrate, creating light becomes a vital way to extract meaning from the shadows. Imagine shrimp that illustrate how vision transcends mere observation, evolving into an active effort to shape the environment and uncover its mysteries. Within the retina, light transforms into electricity through intricate quantum events. Each photoreceptor houses a single molecule, patiently waiting to capture a photon. When this photon arrives, it instigates a change at the most minuscule levels of reality. The moment a photon is absorbed, the molecule alters its shape, initiating a reaction that unfolds faster than many known biological processes. This shift sparks a series of biochemical events, amplifying the tiny signal into an electrical impulse, robust enough to journey through the retina. This entire sequence hinges on quantum interactions that dictate how and when the molecule reacts. Even the slightest variations in energy can modify the efficiency of this reaction, shedding light on how perception emerges from the interplay between physics and biology. Every second, Millions of these reactions take place as the retina collects incoming light and translates it into patterns of electrical activity. The transformation from photon to neural signal stands as one of the most exquisite achievements of the visual system, converting the elusive essence of light into something the brain can comprehend. As you reflect on this process, consider the wonder of how such complexity unfolds in the depths of darkness. Would you like to explore more about the mysteries of perception, or perhaps take a moment to rest? Your eyes